being instituted. Let's be careful. The approach of our compatriots is totally wrong.
Okay.
And if they think this is the way to have solidarity with you, then they are missing it.
All right, Nanaya.
Yes, dear.
Well, I don't know if you want to touch on the coup, but we've moved on to the tax now, the 10% tax.
After the coup, we should have even discussed it the whole period. Because you see, even before the ECOWAS can move into any sovereign nation, they need the approval of the UN. Do you get me? That is why Niger has appealed to the UN to make sure that they don't come there. Not because maybe they are afraid or anything, but they are thinking of their citizens. You asked, what is this going to help us? Laratu was saying that the AU has to, the AU too has to be involved. You can't just get up and put troops together and enter somebody's country. The AU too has to be involved. These bodies have to be involved. You get it? But how is it going to benefit? It's not going to benefit us. It's going to bring misery and sorrow. Because if the people start retaliating on common civilians, then we are in trouble. Do you get me? If they are not winning the war, they'll retaliate on common civilians. And you know our borders, I've said it already. So it is not going to benefit us. And talking about taxes, yes, we are taking the taxes, but where is it going? There was a recent corruption perception report. GRA is number 2 or number 3 of the corrupt institutions. And what is Kenufuriata doing about it? Because if you are taking taxes and the taxes are not going anywhere, and the main organization that take taxes, they are corrupt. Bella, how is that? Betting or taxes on betting. I do not think that we should even encourage betting. Do you get me? We don't have to encourage betting. So why should the government even recognize it to tax?
What should they do? Ban it completely?
Why should you? Because the young ones are in there, and I'm telling you, betting is like taking lotto.
Some older ones also bet.
You bet, and at the end of the day, you win only once or twice. So
you stake some before?
So you are saying that betting should be banned?
It should be banned. Why should we? Because it is raking in some form of revenue. It is exploitation. Because they will encourage you to bet. You bet, you win maybe once or twice.
So should we ban alcohol too?
Alcohol
we're talking about betting.
No, but I mean, at the end of the day,
we're talking about betting.
This
can bring that in. Please allow
I'm not talking about alcohol is a discretionary exercise.
And betting is
not?
No, betting is something that attracts you because there's a monetary interest at the end of the of your exercise, of the venture. When it comes to alcohol, you have to spend money to buy. It's very discretionary. But betting is attractive because you are being told that when you do this, you make money. So if I sit in my house and I pull a few this thing on my phone and I can get maybe 100 or 200 Ghana, why wouldn't I do it? I'm not talking even about the addictive nature. It makes you not be innovative. A nation, you are putting all your energies on betting and even recognizing the betting to even tax it. It should even be banned. Look, I know a young boy who went into his stepfather's room and took 16,000 Ghana cedis. The man is a trader. To bet, wasted everything and got only 100 Ghana. Do you get me? So Bella, I mean, that exercise itself is not a fruitful exercise. It's not a fruitful venture that we should even encourage. The people who go to the casino, they are rich people.
Not everyone.
No, you don't take small money to casino. They know what they are doing.
Oh, you mean the Grand Casino?
The proper casino. It has always been there. That one, but this betting that the young ones, and most of the young ones are in their room trying to do it. I do not think that we should even encourage betting.
Or maybe increase the percentage to 50%, like some people are saying.
To discourage the people. That one is a prerogative. But from where I stand, I do not encourage betting.
But the NDC, well, let me just bring in.
Abella, give me a few minutes to. I just want to say, send my appreciation to the West Africa Press International. Yesterday, they gave me an award as a political activist of the year.
Congratulations.
Hey. Yes.
You should have brought the award here, so we celebrate.
I'll bring it.
Yeah.
So, today I was in it, so I was given an award.
What's the award for?
For being the political activist of the year.
I see.
Yes.
Gabriela, you say congratulations. I see that you're smiling.
So, for helping me to excel, for them to recognize. I didn't even know I was going to receive it. So,
Congrats.
I mean, I thank them very much.
We will celebrate.
And I thank Ghanaians for recognizing the good work that CPP
How did they arrive at
We
that?
will celebrate. We'll leave that for a later date. But let me bring Gabriela in, because the NDC Youth Wing has released a statement about the issue of betting. Clearly not happy with the 10% that is being charged.
I was surprised
Why?
when I saw it. What is that?
Well,
that they are not happy. Why is betting? I mean, I want
The minority leader says betting must be banned.
What kind
Please allow Gabriela to come in and explain to us why they released that statement.
Maybe one person made a statement because
Carrie is confused because she doesn't agree to that statement.
Gabriela,
She doesn't agree.
please speak. Gabby, maybe you should hold on. Please hold on. Quick one. We had to make a quick phone call to speak to Honorable Sam Okudzeto Ablakwa. Now, he's come out with a statement, and he says he's discovered that 60.8 billion Ghana cedis that the Bank of Ghana says it has lost. In fact, what we're getting in the report. Let's just hear from him this morning briefly. Hello. Good morning, Honorable.
Hi, good morning, Bella.
How are you doing?
I'm well. How about you?
We're fine. Thank you very much. I mean, we're talking about betting, but we need to make way for this conversation as well. You say that you've discovered that the losses that Bank of Ghana recorded is more than the figure they put out in the report?
Started at a cost of $81 million. I mean, it's just like the National Cathedral starting at $100 million and is now in excess of $400 million. That's a similar situation here. So when the tender process began, the procurement process began in January of 2020, the cost of the building was supposed to be $81 million. That's what was agreed. Shockingly, between January and September, will you believe that the project shot up to $121 million? They added about $40 million to it. Now, what is shocking is that this is a dollar-denominated project, not cedis, where you can say that, okay, because of inflation, because of depreciation of the currency, you know, these kinds of wide variations occur when it's a cedi contract. This is a dollar contract, and we all know how strong the US dollar is.
Okay.
Now, as we speak, I mean, if you thought that a movement from 81 to 121 million is bad enough, as we speak, from my insiders who have shared documents with me, they are preparing another variation, which is in excess of $250 million. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. And what is also emerging from the documents I have put out, you notice that instead of Bank of Ghana using a full competitive tender process, which will have allowed for value for money, what they did was to do restricted tendering. So a very selective process where they just called 5 companies. It's not clear the criteria used. It's like people just calling their friends, cronies, to just come and participate in this bid. And you look at the construction, there is nothing so unique. Nobody has a patent. Nobody has any. If you look at the Public Procurement Law, Act 663, you use restricted tendering when probably what you are going to do, the know-how, the capacity is limited. It's known to only a few companies. But in Ghana, when it comes to construction, you have, there's so many companies that can do that work, that have even done, much bigger projects, and have the pedigree, have the track record. So they should not have used restricted tendering. Then what is also mind-boggling is that this procurement process began during COVID. Can you believe it?
Wow.
When we were told that, government is suspending all other projects, the president famously said that, look, we know how to revive the economy, but we don't know how to bring back life. So our priority is life, saving Ghanaians. It turns out that they were busily putting together this rigged deal, which is the most sleazy, the most corrupt I have seen, in recent years. Then what is also shocking is that the project management aspect of this deal, that was also sole sourced. And it was sole sourced to a company registered after they had won the contract. I mean, they just called the company, a company called Multicard, sole sourced. And you remember what was said about single sourcing when the Akufo-Addo and co were in opposition. And they said that, look, we shouldn't be having too many single source projects. It leads to lack of value for money. It's an avenue for corruption and all of that. Project management is also another area where we have so much expertise in Ghana. Hundreds of far more experienced companies. Yeah,
okay.
Hello? Wonderful.
Wow.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yeah. So we have discovered that the project management aspect of this contract was also sole source. About $3.5 million. They just called this chap as, and interestingly, it is a sole proprietorship with really no serious track record.
I see.
And so it even raises questions about how the PPA itself is conducting its affairs, and that's why in my write-up I'm asking Professor Christopher Meyer-Kumfi that he has to sit up as chair of the PPA, and he is sitting as chair of the board and approving all these things, and this cannot continue. So you begin to see why the Bank of Ghana has been run aground. If this is the mindset of those managing the central bank, if this is their conduct, their practices, all right, I mean, you can begin to understand why we now have losses of over 60 billion cedis, and the central bank really has become insolvent.
Thank you, Honourable, for speaking to us this morning, and we'll follow up on this matter and get some more details for you. That was Honourable Sam Okudzeto-Ablakwa, the MP for North Tongue. Gabriela, sorry to have cut in when you were just about to speak. I mean, that's a revelation for another day. But let's go back to
What was the point of this interview?
What was the point?
Yes.
Well, he says that he has discovered something and wanted to share.
And so we found responsible for a member of parliament to do.
Okay, we don't have time for this.
We don't have time, so
please let's go into the betting.
Give your opinions to yourself. The betting. I'm stuck in the middle on the betting because as much as I agree with the position of the youth wing, I had a shop that shared border with a betting company. I won't mention the name. And I used to sit and watch all manner of professionals come in and out. And some of them, I don't think they're supposed to be betting. The green people. You know the green people?
Who are the green people?
Army, immigration.
Oh, they were betting too?
They all come there.
The people who do betting
and professionals, and sometimes when there's a big Premier League match, the whole place is full and they are still betting. So for me, gambling is one of the easiest things that government uses to raise revenue, even though the quantum is not that much, but it is still something that can be used for something. So for me, I'm not against this 10% betting. If you're going to put 15 cedis in a bet and you've gotten 5,000, and government says come and pay tithes 10%, so that at least we can fix the gutter in front of the betting company.
Will they actually do that? Because that has been the concern.
They use it to do something, to pay salaries, to do all kinds of things. It will do something. So for me, charging 10% is not out of place. But the youth wing also has a point, because these people are engaging in betting because they have no means of earning an economic livelihood. So betting has become their profession. And if we don't find something lucrative, I said some, and if we don't find avenues for them to put in those energies and those investments, then this is where they're going to go. So there are people, young people, who have made this their business. And that is what is earning them a living.
But they've been encouraged to go to farming.
Yeah, but the thing with farmers, not everybody is patient to sit and wait 3 months for their crops to produce. And produce. Germinate, they to germinate 3 days, but they to produce.
That's whether you get,
You see, not everybody has that patience. But this one, when the match is ongoing and it hits your head that, they can score 2-1, then immediately 2-1. When you win, you cash out.
Yeah.
So it is very fluid for them. But I said I shared
but
the
you also-
border with them. So I was saying what they were doing.
She's an investigative journalist for Betty.
You also described it nicely.
So jobs should be created.
Jobs should be created.
Yes.
Let's find more viable things for the youth to do so that they can limit themselves on their betting.
Okay.
But as it stands, until you create those opportunities, they are going to find
But
something
there's
to do.
YouStart. They're encouraging young people.
How many people can benefit
To
from
become
YouStart?
entrepreneurs.
And already, tell me, you are a journalist. Do you know any single person who has gone to benefit from this YouStart?
Yeah, but they still have figures in the.
Figures, they put out figures. You've even reminded me.
Hey, it's okay,
No,
it's okay. The
no,
way
no,
you've
listen,
gone now,
you
maybe
people,
worried. Who are the you
Roland,
people?
You the media people.
What have we done?
Guys, government is giving out money to Ghana Exam. Kabas was a fund. All kinds of ventures to just siphon money out of the state for people to go into some kind of production.
Oh.
You people should start finding out if those monies have actually been put to proper use or they are in people's septic tanks and going into
Well,
the
Helen
sea
said she
and cars and houses.
received some of the money and it helped her to
Listen,
revive her business.
It's a juice.
We have to go.
To say good morning to somebody.
Okay.
Nana Kuya.
Okay. Okay.
Nana, good morning, and I hope you are doing well.
All right. Well, that's about it for this morning. And okay, so do we go to farming with empty hands? They should go to farming like how? That's Prince Anane. Okay, Gilbert says that making betting a business is the major problem. It should be banned. Okay.
Morally and religiously.
Awi Basido Douglas says, if the pundits are looking at the moral face of it, then NLA shouldn't even exist in the first place. Lerato should take her time to listen when people are speaking and stop interjecting. That's Chris Kweku. And also, well, okay, I wish I could read a lot more. Why is it that Islam is always a religion expected to defend what is not godly? Christianity is liberal and they do things to favor.
Statement.
That's so cool. Okay.
Bella.
My time is up.
No, but that's a very unfortunate statement to me.
Well,
I said he's an irresponsible thing to do as a member of parliament.
Did he call into this station called
I said it's an irresponsible thing to do.
If you find that irresponsible, then I apologize, especially because it borders on religion. I apologize. All right, but that's why I have apologized. If you find that overbearing. And anyway, on that note, thank you, ladies, for joining us this morning. And again, congratulations to Nanaya for her award last night, more like. I've been speaking to Gabriela Teta. She's a member of the NDC communications team. Nanaya Chimpim Jantwa is the general secretary of the CPP, and Lerato Musa Saka is a member of the MP communications team. But Dewa Chop Money, well, join the winning spree with Dewa 539 Chop Money. Collect your Chop Money every morning at 10 a.m. by simply dialing *446 hash. Select option 2 to play Dewa 539 and Chop Money. And we'll be cashing out, so look forward to that as well. Thank you, ladies, for joining us this morning. We'll be back with some more. Keep watching.
Life, and sometimes we forget to prioritize our well-being. That's where Vano Mineral Water steps in. A refreshing solution packed with essential minerals, Vano Mineral Water keeps you hydrated and balanced. Whether you're at home or work, Vano